One more time right here. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Right here, please. Right here, Mark. Right here for Paramount, Mark. Right here.
The bird's that one up there.
Over here, Paramount. Here, Mike. Next to your left. Left, Michael. Right here. Ricky Bobby moment. Right here. Josh, right here, please. And right here for Paramount. Thank you. Right here for Paramount. And right here for Paramount, right here. One more time over the shoulder. And looking right at me. Just gets good for us. We always have the glory. I say, wait for that one more time. One more. Thank you. Right over here. Right here, me. Here. And right here, left. And right here also, please. Left.
Smile.
Hold your hand right here. Right in front here, sir. Right here. Yeah, really. Come on. There we go. There we go. Thank you. One more.
There's one reason, that guy. He wants me to come in. How are you, man? Buddy, how are you?
Oh, sorry.
Hi. You know, I joined the Transformers family because of Michael. We made a movie called Pain and Gain. Loved working with him, and you know, he's the kind of guy that I want to work with and learn from and collaborate with, and that was the reason. Michael is a very rare breed. He makes movies for one reason, for the fans. He wants to be bigger and better and give them more. And that's all he's concerned about. You know, he's done it all. He's achieved so many things in his career, but to continue to deliver for the fans and, you know, for the loyal fans and also to create a new fan base. I mean, it's a very unique individual. We were all kind of tired and beat up, and you know, by the time we got to London, he was there, full of energy, excitement, and enthusiasm to be a part of it, and to work with somebody who's that talented, achieved so much, but yet is so appreciative of having the opportunity. It's a very special thing. Not Hollywood at all, and I think he appreciates that I come from the real world. So we got on pretty well. You're being introduced to a whole bunch of new characters, and then of course when it comes to me, I've basically, now you find me on the run. I've basically decided to sacrifice my freedom to give my daughter an opportunity at having a normal life. So it's a whole new story and a whole new world, and also you get to explore the origin of Transformers as well as the mythology behind it. So. Well, because this is designed for the ultimate theater experience, IMAX 3D. And again, you know, it's bigger, better. This is the kind of movie that you can watch over and over, and it can go from the big screen to a large TV screen at your house to a small device or a laptop. But no, you got to see it on a big screen.
It was like a bombs and explosions and crying scenes and death scenes. It was like an actor's dream, basically, and a child's dream, anyone's dream. So I felt really blessed doing all of this, and getting to do it with such cool people was also awesome.
Every single day comes with a new surprise. It really does. Whenever I think it's going to be something, it's always something much bigger and grander than I've ever expected. So, you know, that's Michael. You know, he does that. He sees things in a way that I can't even imagine. So, I've had so much fun over the years making these movies. I am so grateful to be a part of this franchise, and I'll never forget the times that we've had. This is the reason people go to movies, is because of the event that this movie is. It really is unbelievable to see on the big screen, IMAX 3D. It is truly an event. So, you know, you can't say that about a lot of movies. People can see them in so many different platforms now, but movies like this should definitely be seen on the big screen. I am proud of them. I mean, I watched it for the first time the other night, and you know, when you're in the middle of shooting them and you think, oh my God, I'm going to look like an idiot in that shot, or what? You know, they go, how is that ever going to work? And it all works, and it's just incredible how he's able to, you know, have this whole movie in his head, and then sort of put it up on the screen. That's what I'm excited most for people to see, is it's not just about robots and explosions and everything else, but there's a great human story behind it.
It's a huge machine, and I remember my first day feeling just a little bit overwhelmed, just thinking, my goodness, I've never worked on anything this huge before, but you quickly get used to it, and you quickly kind of settle in, and then it just was amazing. One of the best experiences of my life. From my point of view, I think, you know, I want women to come in and see this film, because you've got two women in this movie, both one at the beginning of her womanhood, one right in the middle of her womanhood, both really strong, tough women, independent, and they fight all the way through the film, all the way to the end, and they fight alongside the boys, and there are no damsel in distresses, and I'm excited about that. Michael makes these movies for the fans, so he's constantly thinking about them and giving them everything that they could possibly dream of in these movies. And he goes back in time in this one, so you see the mythology of the Transformers, which I think for the fans will be really, really interesting. We saw it in IMAX and 3D, and it's such a good home for this movie. You feel like you're inside it, and that's exactly how Michael likes people to feel, that they're involved start to finish. So yeah, I would recommend, if you can, to see in IMAX and 3D. If not, it's still going to be a ride.
Well, it's a great city. I like Chicago very much. It's a great city. I've never been to a premiere here before. I've worked here many years ago, but never been to a premiere. Well, all of it. I mean, Stonehenge was a great one, the locations there. And we went to Downing Street in London, on the Mall in London, racing out, going 80 miles an hour in the car, Oxford, all kinds of places.
It was just great to be part of this movie. I play Santos, who's a Transformers Reaction Force team leader, and it was just, you know, incredible to join this this franchise and this world, and to see how epic it is, and to be part of it is just the, you know, the energy that's on set, and everything about it is just so big and exciting. Well, this I think is the only summer movie to be shot on IMAX, and especially for IMAX, which is, you know, it was incredible to be part of that, and Michael's so passionate about the medium, you know, and we had these two huge 3D IMAX cameras, so that's you know, super unique about the film, and I think also being the fifth of this huge franchise, which fans already are so invested in, it's this one definitely delves deeper into the mythology of the Transformers, where they came from.
If you saw the first four, then this is all of those kind of in one, right? Like, it's just really, epic is the only word really that you could use to describe something like this. I think Michael brings his touch to it. It's, you know, so many stunts and graphics and explosions. I think it's really fun. I think they'll have fun. I think they'll catch up. I think it'll be big. You know, I think that's the way to describe it. It's just a very big movie. I mean, really what I loved was the experience. I wanted to work with Michael Bay. You know, I think he's just a very distinct, brilliant director, and so I just wanted to be around him. So, I mean, I had fun, so I hope people enjoy it.
We always try to do some visual stuff that people haven't seen, and I always try to challenge myself that way and do different types of action because I've done so much action in my life. I always try to do something visually different, new. So I think there's some pretty stunning visuals in this movie. Mark and Josh, I remember a big day, we had 35,000 gallons of water. It's as big as this truck behind you, 3 of these dump tanks that shoot out in 4 seconds. And they're all stacked up high, and they're on this gigantic platform. And I'm strapped in with a helmet, and they go to me, is it going to hurt? I'm like, of course it's going to hurt, guys. Come on, of course it's going to hurt. So they're very game for anything. We wanted to set up a big mythology on this one so that it could go in a lot of different areas, go into different spokes to break off, you know, or you can take it. Yeah, he was a lot of fun, and you know, he doesn't get to be funny, and he's funny in this movie. He likes to improv, and quite funny. So, he's a great guy to work with too, you know, legend. His wife didn't want me to put him in a race car where he was driven about 100 miles an hour. I'm like, he's gonna be fine, he's gonna be fine. Road's locked off. It was about 80 miles an hour.
I think it's the biggest movie we've made so far. I'm pretty sure of that. Visually, it's a stunning spectacle. I think Michael has topped himself again. I think it's a richer story than we've ever been to tell because we were able to sort of break free of our thinking a little bit. Well, we had a beyond extraordinary experience in Chicago when we shot much of the third movie here. And we came back for a bit in the fourth, and the city just really embraced us and took care of us, frankly. And we felt like we owed it to Chicago to come back for this one.
Hey, Vali here. Okay, so a lot goes on behind the scenes while making a movie, and sometimes things get out of hand. While filming Rocky IV, Dolph Lundgren punched Stallone's chest so hard his heart slammed against his breastbone, causing it to swell, and his blood pressure shot to over 200. Filming was halted as Stallone was flown into intensive care for 8 days. Also, during the filming of Resident Evil Retribution, a platform collapsed, 16 people were injured, and the EMTs had a difficult time distinguishing actual injuries from the special effects. Okay, so if you want to watch more videos like these, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you receive the videos the moment they are online. Bye bye!